I don't want to get rid of any of this. They're all expensive. Okay, that's just a normal scimitar. Your darts, you're worthless. Okay, what did I pick up? So I picked up his sword, which is a scimitar, which... Whoa! Not as much damage as my weapon. Damn. What about hers? More than hers, so... Well, let's have a look at this. Scimitar does an extra 3d. So... Okay, yeah, so it's not an evil weapon. Okay, that's cool. I give that to Sealer. I don't know why, but I think it'd be funny. Well, I guess we're going to the Abyss, boys.
The commander has stepped through the rift. And now there is no going back. Onward. To solitude. To the unknown. To the abyss.
Wait, what? It said it didn't need to be done this camp. Fuck you, game. I guess I failed Social's quest because for some reason the game wanted me to fail it. Thing is, I can't go back and do that because that's a few hours of stuff I'd have to redo. Champion, how extraordinary. I sense a surge in the power within you at the moment you boldly step forth into the rift. I was there, following you into the abyss, but it was though I suddenly found myself in a blessed expanse of upper planes. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that has been revealed to you. His movements are growing intense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from his fading. So, that's where this rift leads, to the realm of the most cunning of all the demon lords. This location is familiar to me, but the fact brings me neither joy nor consolation. The abyss, the home of demons, and the heart of everything Iomade hates. Oh, how you wish you could rain cleansing flames down the entire place, but your goddess is far away, and you can't defeat these endless demonic legions on your own. You know that it won't be easy for you here, but you are duty-bound to fight it to the last. Herschel's voice drops a whisper. The abyss, I swear I'd never come back. Everything here dozes up old memories. Everything just screams, this is your true home, my cursed beginning home. Benighted home, sorry. Darian stands with one arm slung across his chest. He seems to be listening intently for something only he can hear. The commander has been banished to the abyss by the grace of the illustrious Queen of Mendev, uprooted from his life and sent on a mission to a strange alien world. You didn't foresee that little twist, did you? And how could you? It's not as if you'd ever seen my dearest cousin Galfrey behave in such a high-handed manner with anyone else. Then again, who needs all this lamenting? Words and sentiments like these are appropriate between relatives or lovers, and you and I fall into neither category. The former to my relief, the latter to my eternal disappointment. We are in the abyss, which is the worst possible setting for any kind of dalliance. Okay, tell me about this place. These are the Midnight Isles. An odd mix of pensive and profound aversions rings in the angel's voice. This is the realm of Noctilia, Nocticula, the Lady in Shadow. Every corner of the abyss is repellent in its own way, but this is one where truly walks on corpses. The angel gestures the land with his iron gauntlet. On the corpse of demon lords that were treacherously murdered, every monster slain by Nocticula becomes an island like the one we are standing on right now. This place seems to be crafted specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their death should please us, but as I look at the black sky, I realize sometimes that the death of an evil creature creates even greater evil. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy, so the archipelago has become much larger in the millennia of her rule here. Why does Nocticula have to do with the invasion of Galarian? I do not know. Before the idol that we saw in the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any traces of her influence in the Worldwound. But it's no wonder. The Lady in Shadow values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I will not be surprised if it turned out that she was secretly aiding Baphomet and Deskari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Beware every shadow, the angel answers without hesitation. This is the abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. I would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us from unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or one who should wield it. Over the one who should wield it. We should have sent it already, how differently everything feels about the banner's holy protection. Where's our plan? We to find the source of the Nahandian crystals and destroy it forever. If possible, we knew for certain that the crystals were transported to the Worldwound for the grift that we caused to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is, and what we're doing with the crystals here. What they were doing with the crystals here. Whether they were creating them, or mining them, or bringing them here from anywhere elsewhere. I would also like to know how was in charge of the demon. Who was in charge of the demons on this side of the rift? There are still maybe traces here, or even some documents or witness. I see. Onward. Be careful, champion. I'll wait for you here. So if I'm to rest here... Oh, I can't... Fair. If I was to camp here... I would gain Abyssal Corruption. Okay, let's level up myself. Give me Angel, boy. Abundant casting, no thank you. Okay, what do I want now? I get Unrelenting Assault. I like that. That's bigger than better than the rest of this shit for me. So whenever the Angelic Halo is active, an enemy that attacks the angel first time in the round must pass a fortitude saving throw or be blinded. Burning light when Angelic Halo is active, all demons and dead creatures in the theater suffer rank damage of holy damage each round, flame of light. Sorry about that. Piercing rays. Whenever Angelic Halo is active, all enemies in 50 feet suffer penalty to spell resistance, 1 plus half the angel's mythic rank, as well as penalty to all saving throws equal to half the penalty of the spell. Solar winds. Whenever the angel is active, all allies in 50 feet get bonus to fire, cold, and electricity resistance equal to 5 per the angel's mythic rank, and a bonus to sonic and negative energy resistance equal to 3 per the angel's rank, as well as a bonus to force, unholy, and holy and divine resistance equal to the angel. Whenever Angelic Halo is active, the angel doesn't suffer any damage from ally spells that have the area of effect. If the angel is the main target of the spell, it becomes empowered, as though the angel is using empowered feat, and the DC of the same throw against the spell. I like this better. Just immediate damage. And now I get new spells. Fuck yeah. Another Restoration Lesser. I don't like... I'll get Blade of the Sun. Huh. Okay, so what do I want here? Cleansing Flames? Against impunity, you know. I'm gonna get Cleansing Flames. Fuck it, why not? Okay, let's level up you. Yeah, we're gonna get Thundering Blows with her. Whenever she misses, she does good damage. Melia. Let me give you more spells. I feel like if she has more spells, she can do some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's get her... 2 entangle, 2 remove fear for that. Here, or you? Get 2 bark skin, and then 1 remove paralysis. Or 2 remove paralysis. 3rd level. Okay, you need 1 more of those. I would grab Coral Lining, but it's kind of shite. Go 6th level. And this. Oh, let's go for. Nature's Ally. You want my archer friend? You attack 6 times, so exposed vulnerability is a good thing. Go with that.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Damn, I can't give him any more stuff. Care about the summons, but I'm gonna take. Oh. Wait, what? I give him that. But he doesn't suffer the penalty.
Fighting for a righteous cause is certainly different from a simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
Gonna give you the same ability I gave gave thing. Gonna bonus to attack rolls with range weapon equals with penalty to AC attack. Oh yeah, fuck that. The bigger they are, definitely.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Well,
You can trust me.
you know what? Let's fucking rest. I'm gonna risk a rest. That's a fucking really high DC.
You've kept silent long enough. You must admit your evil deeds in order to make room for light in your heart. I want to help you. Let me be your confessor, and I shall help you unburden your soul.
I'm grateful to you, Camellia. It truly is difficult to carry my memories inside. Well, if you're sure you're willing, I'll tell you. But please prepare yourself. My past is dark and sordid.
She'll love that. Okay, we were able to ward off its corruption. Still unfortunately have the Death's Door, so we need to be very careful with them.
I will guide us.
What's the plan now? Fuck up the demons. A little bit pissed off that we failed this, but I don't know why we failed it, but apparently we did.
Let us press on.
Go to the caves. I don't know what's in there, but let's go there. Ah, so this is where we came from.
We march ahead.
Okay, there's the rift to the Midnight Vein. Just realized we have a bunch of shit on us that we can't. There's a succubus there. Get a quick save before it inevitably kills me. Though it seems incredible, the deformed succubus body still contains a flicker of life. As you approach, she opens her eyes, her lips crusted with blood. She releases a groan. You, Baphomet spawn, run! Run through your portal. You too, you run too. Hapsamira, you think you're strong, but Our Lady in Shadow is stronger. She will get her revenge. Anyway. I've kept death waiting long enough. His eyes are following the dying succubus tail, noticing your attention on her. Really hastily turns away. I just wanted to make sure her death wasn't simply an elaborate ploy or one another trap. Succubus utters something and closes her eyes. Forget. Okay. Something down here. Well, we're in the 4th chapter, dude. And we're overburdened, son of a bitch. Go away. A midden of enormous bones that are like to come from giants. Here are they are rusty slave collars of a shite. Deep groove seemingly left by a giant hand, furiously scratching at the stone.
Our path leads on.
Hey, look, it's Suture. You hear some muttering coming from the pile of bones. Gone, they're all gone, and left me with nothing. I've been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. A large giant skull and an acquaintance of yours, the dredge called the Suture, climbs out from under it, grumbling and groaning. He notices you, he blinks, and then he says in a tone of extreme and melancholy, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing here, Suture?" Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations for my newest luxurious palace with a view of Ishar's best beaches, the dredge mumbles. Then, without missing a beat, he states wistfully, I was on my way to see Mistress Arily, but I can't teleport when I'm like this. Every lousy Brimmock can do it, but I can't. All I can do is reach the Midnight Vein and slip into the rift, but now I can't go no further, so I've been searching for portal keys. Portal keys? You see one of those big things up there on the surface? They're kept closed most of the time, so the slaves don't run away. Can't be open. They can be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find such a key, I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat, and then, who knows, maybe I could have found my Mistress Arily. Is Arily around here somewhere? You're a funny lad, you are, the demon grunt. My mistress, she's like the wind. One moment she's here, the next she's gone. But she's coming to Alush, to the abyss. I found her by now. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here. What's this place? The little burrow dug by Baphomet's rats in the mansion of the illustrious Lady Noctua. A Suture grimaces. A former burrow, that is. Once I visited this place with my Mistress Arily on business, and this place was abuzz with life. The slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hapsamira was choking the life out of both. You know Hapsamira, don't you? Nasty horn-headed Nephilim and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one here. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they all fled. Where did these bones come from? They belong to the giants who used to work in these mines. You know Baphomet's minions dug the rock with their own hands, do you? The mine was depleted first, so they converted it into a dub. Every time an enslaved giant died, they dumped the carcass here. I'm here to find the source of the Nahendrian crystals. You know anything about that? You've just found one. Good for you. Suture sweeps his arm wide up. This is the mine where they used to dig the crystals, but it was long ago. They depleted it and left. Some crystals can simply be mined like any regular mineral. Simply enough, but not that simply, Suture grunts. They can be mined, alright, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive, and that's all I know. Are there any other mines like this one? There's several more on this island, as far as I could see. They've all been depleted too. Baphomet's gang wouldn't have left this place if it were a slim chance of finding more crystals. As for there being more mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long have demons known about the secret of the crystals? What is this secret you talk about? Those crystals can be used in many ways. If you talk about magic powers, they can be extracted from the crystals and poured into a demon. No one could ever do it before my mistress. Even now, in its left, we can know how to do it. My mistress, I mean, Lord Baphomet and Deskari are no fools to share that kind of knowledge with the entire abyss. Everything is clear to me now. I have to go. You know what? You better look around really close. Maybe you'll find a key, a portal key. It looks like a faded piece of glass, but if it's filled with power, it'll shine purple. I'll walk around too, search for some more. Look at the suture being really useful. Found a key to the Nexus Ball. I wonder if we can talk to him after we found one. The previous was the third chapter, but it didn't say it had to be. That's what I'm saying, dude. It has that little thing there if it needs to be done. And I did every single one with that on it. I made it a point to do them all because I don't like missing quests.
I will guide us.
The third of the arch emits a revolting, high-pitched shriek. In response to these vibrations, the particles of ash and grit under your feet float upwards. They gather together and violently twist themselves into a whirlwind. At the heart of which, a member of magic flame ignites. The flame becomes brighter until you see a strange city inside the flames, featuring the aerial spires, staircases that lead into the void, and streets entangled in a way that contradicts any logic or common sense. You see the buildings that seem to be caught in the endless loop of crumbling and rebirth from ruin. Islands that float in the ether, and alleyways that disappear and reappear again in different locations a few moments later. The city is reminiscent of a grimacing clown, one that makes mocking faces and changes its expression every second. Here and there you see other glints of light flashing on the city streets. After you look closer, you realize that the light radiates from the other arches, similar to the ones before you. The gold coin of Baphomet's mark, which you found on Darazan's body, reacts to the revolting sound of vibrating. The coin appears to be an enhanced item set to resonate magically with the arch, possibly serving as a tool of some sort. Figure out what you're seeing? You notice that the entire city appears to be littered with an intricate network of portals, with the arches serving as artifacts allowing you to cross the alien network. Interfacing with the arches seems to require formulating on a clear request in mind, at which the magic will transfer you to another portal on the network. I understand why you can't move to the other arches. It's quite obvious that the strange construct was not designed for mundane use, only transporting users to specific arches that are allowed to visit. It's likely that some kind of magical marks is used. Quite possibly shaped into tangible objects provide access to various arches. Before you get such a token, all the destination points will be close to you. Determine the arch's origin. Stones are cut in quite rough manner, while the magical symbols appear to be drawn without too much diligence. It's quite unlikely that the architect of such an intricate network would have demonstrated such a lack of finesse. By all appearances, this arch is handmade, somehow connected to the web of portals and illicitly used for personal gain. Identify the place you were seeing. Judged by its surreal architecture, its chaotic conglomerations of houses right in the middle of the streets, and by the large number of islands that float in the random directions, what you see is some kind of demonic city. I'm gonna talk to the Inheritor again. Regarding our mission, I'm listening, champion. I have reason to believe that the 100 crystals were mined right here in the mines. Angel flexes his wings. The source of our troubles, these powerful crystals can be mined from the soil of the abyss as if they were just ordinary material minerals. I was convinced that the secret of the origin must be more complicated and nefarious. But this new knowledge terrifies me. There are half the dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. I know the person who is in charge of the mines, Hapsamira. Hapsamira herself. The anger rings in the hand of the Inheritor's voice. I know her. She's an old and dangerous adversary, a Nephilim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Now I see it. The path we have stepped onto is dangerous, but it's the right one. The demons you have encountered before, even Darazan, were just officers in the Abyssal army, whereas Hapsamira is a true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she is behind the secret of these cursed crystals, and I dread to think of what she is capable of doing with them. A dying succubus told me about the conflict with Noxiclus and Baphomet's servants. I'm not surprised. Not at all surprised. The alliances between the Demon Lords are usually fragile and they break like a spider's web in the wind. However, the discord between our enemies can work to our advantage, no matter how repellent it is for me to even countenance. We must learn more about what is going on. But if I try to use my power to open those old portals? Alas, they're unlikely to work. These portals are unlike the seal in Dresden. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you will either destroy them for good or open the path, but not take it to the place where the portal initially led and where our quarry fled. I've got a key to the portal the demons who mined the crystals apparently used to leave this place. Let me take a look. The angel examines the piece of clouded crystal. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I shall open the portal. That's all I've learned so far. I have to go. But unfortunately, guys, we're actually going to end this stream here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. In the next stream, we will be exploring the Abyss. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Discord. All the links are down below. And that makes 12 streams. 12 streams and how many hours game? Let's have a look. 2 days and 16 hours. That's a lot of hours. So I hope you guys will have enjoyed. And like I said, I will be seeing you guys, well, hopefully tomorrow. But maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. We will see. Either way, have a good night, good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.